Well. What's going on? Are you ready for the worst show on the planet? The worst show ever made, ever thought of, ever, ever existed? We're gonna have fun again, diagnosing this piece of heaping pile of cookie turds.
What my friend Jedi Bill is trying to tell, Outlaw Bill is trying to say is that we're spanning the globe to bring you the greatest in entertainment. And now comes an action and adventure show from the far flung reaches of the galaxy. And we want to say hello to everyone who's watching. Can you please tweet out that we're live and let people know we're here? Because gosh knows that, like, bringing you this level of amazing entertainment, it's beyond really us or the YouTube algorithm to get out the kind of raw enjoyment that we get. Hello, Mark Harkness. Hello, Tim FKHC 2005. Hello, Josh Street. Here we are. We're right in the middle, episode 5. This is wow. This is like really where you want to be, right? Where the Star Warsness really starts Star Warsing. And we Star Wars it up last night in the Star Warsy kind of Star Wars way. Wouldn't you agree?
I don't know what you're talking about. Star Wars is dead in my mind. But we bring you the show that can't get any worse, or can it? We don't know. We'll stay tuned to find out. We're going to find out together how
Now,
actually worse and cringe can this show actually get.
I stand by the idea that it's actually a great show and that my friend Outlaw Bill has been completely misguided. I read an
I don't know what you're speaking
article.
of. They're
the Jedi Bill's this guy I used to know. He exploded. No, you know what? I don't know what you're talking about because I saw an article today that said there's nothing wrong with the Acolyte. You're just watching it wrong. So I think what we really need to do is center ourselves. And I think we need to get all the misogyny out of our body. I know that, like the characters in this film, I also had I also had two mothers. I only pulled that off by being adopted, though. So I see myself in them, though. I am a smug, arrogant, murderous, insane, illogical idiot, just like the characters in this show. I would explain more to you about any one of them, but the only one worth explaining is Squid Game guy. He seems to be like, for some reason, he's done the old Star Wars trope of he knows everything, but he's decided to keep it to himself. And by old trope, I mean this has now been retconned to be the way people just act. Master Kiel Mundi knows all about this shit. Hello, Radioactive. Master Kiel Mundi knows all about this shit, and he hasn't said anything. In fact, he lies to the Jedi Council. Will they be smart enough to make him a collaborator? Will they have him replaced by a clone? We don't fucking know. They probably won't even address it at all. I mean, I have found this show so far to be tiresome and rather boorish. But you know what? Let's have some fun. And as I said, tweet out that we're live. Hello to all of you on Rumble. Don't worry, you will not be spared either. The watch party link is going into your chat as well. We're quite safe from your friends here. You may fire when ready, Commander. We are probably watching one. We should treat it as a parody comedy, not unlike Spaceballs. See, Spaceballs delivered entertainment for us, and I found Spaceballs to be fun. This is anything but fun. It is doleful as could be. It is so boring. Outlaw, are you ready to be bored? Outlaw may already have fallen asleep. Did you mute yourself, buddy? Well, that's the thing with Outlaw Bill. He comes and goes as is his way. But, checking on the Cosby, our feature is still not quite ready. If we go and look, our feature has begun, and you can see the Lucasfilm logo resolving on our film. And we're seeing, I guess, it's a catch up now. By the way, Outlaw, we cannot hear you. I see your cursor. She has fallen an indeterminate amount of distance, and she also has a really stupid, really small droid. There is no need to make something that can move around. She has a little tricorder. It looks like the bad robot, doesn't it? I don't know why I cannot hear Bill. Josh Street just says, I just want my time back, and will sue Disney for the time I'm now missing. That's true. Spaceballs a million times better than this. I agree with that too. Bill's mind has left the body. I think he might have gotten himself dumped out of the studio and need to come back because the show is on. And I missed the catch up, but we've jumped right into battle here with Zipperhead, the Force user, and I don't see how we can put off finding out who he is that much longer. People have called him Smilo Ren. People have called him Darth Gimp. And he's fighting Yort. And I guess he's going to kill Yort. Oh, wow. People's lightsabers don't work now? That is so dumb. Up and yeah, Yort.
I missed everything. I had a phone call.
Oh, well.
I'm not. I don't even care. That's how much I hate this stupid show.
Oh, there's some new technology at work that can keep your lightsaber from igniting. So Yort's been cut across the leg. I guess he's going to be deleted now. Did you just hit him with a stun beam? Is that why it was circular?
Their weapons are stupid. Your weapons are retarded.
We don't know if this is OSHA or May because they always dress the same and hang out in similar environments. So we could have cut away, but I think it's still.
They stole music from the Predator.
I was thinking so. It's very familiar.
They just picked up a phallical thing. It's called a lightsaber, or what is it?
Oh my God! Now we actually have an actual flashlight. Could this be from all the criticism of using the lightsabers as flashlights? Oh, we love doing this now, helicoptering a lightsaber with the Force. Well, we know one thing about our assailant. It's white, and they don't have much tone on their arms. So I'm thinking Trinity is still in line here. That was not the least bit cool. Those trees should have fallen apart a different way. And why is it? And why is York able to fall? The trees fell apart backwards from how gravity would have done it.
Well, stupid writers do stupid things, and then they don't know.
They didn't even write the effect. The effect people had no guidance.
All right, we're on a cringe ad. Sorry, I don't have an ad blocker.
Well, can we advance the comments somewhat? How are we doing with those? Hey, JT Kirk. Darth Sharptooth the Short. Yeah, I think it's Trinity still. I still think it's Trinity. And nothing I saw today changed that. In fact, that figure's arm is a lot lighter than Pac Ezra Miller. FEMA might have a difference of opinion with OSHA. Yeah, right? We need a FEMA.
I need some Jack Daniels after this train wreck. Really? Really?
How long is this episode?
Um, Good question. Oh, we watched 5 minutes of it, and it goes to 28, 26. They said this
It's
show.
only
They said this episode
28.
was supposed to be longer. This is the worst garbage show. I mean, they make you wait each month for a shorter
It's
and shorter
up.
show.
Here comes the they them weird tracker creature.
Yeah,
And
it's
why is
they.
Yort able to run now when he couldn't even stand up minutes ago? Yeah, this is the service where the subtitles are far too small to be useful.
Sorry, I can't do nothing to fix that. It sounds like a dude, but it's probably a chick.
The dumbest
It
thing you can
sounds,
do is have it
sounds
be
like a
Trinity.
dude, but you know it's gonna be a
The
scissory
dumbest thing we could do
carpet
is have it be
munching,
Chittery. Is have it be is have
scissory
it be
carpet
Trinity.
munching uh, alphabet person.
The dumbest thing we could do is have it be Trinity.
I bet you're right. It's her.
It's the dumbest possible outcome.
Oh.
She faked her own murders to go back and
I
murder
think
people.
the thread may be with the lighting.
I might be right because it's so stupid, right? It is so stupid that it might be true. JT Kirk said, like Rich Evans, oh my God, Rich and red and blue lightsabers just like Darth Vader. Mark Harkness, you guys want the show to be 40 minutes? No, we don't, but it's just that it's incredibly brief and it costs so much money per episode that a couple of episodes were bloated to be longer. So we were more surprised. Although they seem to give no fucks. And here she is with her Iron Age knives against modern weapons, and once again they will prevail.
I can't believe they actually finally put a lightsaber fight or almost lightsaber fight in here finally. Took them 5 episodes to get to it.
Wait, the helmet keeps out the Jedi mind trick?
They're stealing from Marvel. What the hell? They just
Yeah, it's Magneto's helmet
not
now.
nothing.
Well, they can't steal from Marvel, right? They kind of work it. They kind of own it. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm in love with your twin, but I'll fight your evil one. Oh God, the show's so crappy. I think I'm parked outside a sewage station. That's how bad this show stinks of crap. I wonder that they go to junior high school kids. Hey, you want to write a show?
It's a weird, bad show. This woman is she's so strange looking and her hair is bad. She looks cuter in the rap where she's talking about how much she dislikes us all. But guys, we inspired her to be a musician. Maybe she'll leave drama and be a musician. We can hope, right?
Oh, another ad. Yay.
Well, I mean, they've got to show ads on this one, which is one of the reasons why we don't. I monetize this one after the live show if I do it all, because it's really a burdensome view, and I feel like I am hard put and hard at work on this one because it's very dumb. It has a contempt for making sense. And they're gonna pull some bullshit at the last minute to get out of paying off or making good on how any of this is supposed to make sense anyway. And to paraphrase Han Solo, that's not how the Force works. I have stupid ass T-Mobile magenta status, and let me tell you, the only thing it's good for is baseball. Like I'm watching the Dodgers right now. What?
You said that line while
The
holding a phallic thing
dialogue
in
is
her
just
hand.
what the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, hit those like and follow buttons, and if you want to join with us, we'd love to have you as part of our channels. But wow, is this weird and dumb? This frightening voice is not so great either. All right, it is a man's arm. It's probably not. It seems to be very muscular men's arms with like, well, not very, but fairly muscular men's arms with a lot of hair on them. So, oh, what is this little asshole doing? Little douchebag.
That's just stupid.
Why is everyone in this show so pretarded?
Why would they do that and not kill her already? I think that's just stupid. What's the point?
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Oh,
thank you all for coming through for the Acolyte. If you can and you're able to watch on two devices, it preserves our view. If not, I mean, you're still cool too. Likes and follows help as well, and we love you all.
this is so cringe still.
I thank the couple of people who just busted out of the theater to watch it on another device.
Nice.
Your generosity is noted. I really do appreciate it. You help me increase my footprint. I can bring you more. It's just better. Better for you, better for me. Oh, sorry, wrong franchise. John the Hey,
At
John
this
the Beagle
point,
Dad.
it doesn't even matter.
I'd rather read the fanfic, Vader's personal secretary. That one fun, irreverent read. Luke gets cut in half by a pink lightsaber. Hey, why not? Now this character definitely seems masculine. Now she seems to she's talking to her master. Oh, is he so inept at swinging at her he cut her bonds in half without and have the rest of the manacles just disappeared? Wow, this is some bad lightsaber fighting. Is that some movie music? I'm really hoping little retard dies, but that's just me, guys.
Somebody's somebody's talking to her in her mind.
She has the mind of a child.
Admiral Teague, this is when Michael Burnham takes the Red Angel suit back a long time ago so she can cry and lecture and mumble to a whole new world of folks.
Look, why
This
does he
is
look?
in
He's
my
a Jedi and he looks terrified.
All I know is that he got cut like almost right through the front part of his upper leg, and he's just fine. He couldn't stand up 10 minutes ago, but now he's running. Can they get the GIMP helmet off yet? There's 2 more episodes, right?
Oh,
The helmet's off. Will we see the face?
oh, she's dead.
The hair, though, it's got longish hair. It could be Ezra Miller. It's Ezra Miller. It's Ezra Miller. All right.
It's discount Ezra Miller.
It's Mexican Ezra Miller. Here we go. Well, guys, I don't know about you, but I like to wash my clothes. And when I do, I pay someone to do it. But that's because I live in the city and waiting for the laundromat can be hazardous to your health. So it's better to just take some money and let them do it for you. Better for you, better for me, better for everyone. And then once in a while, you just wash the stuff that needs to go in cold. Because gosh knows, in the city, they only ever wash everything in super hot. It's a white dude, but no, that guy. I don't know. I think he's person of color. Way better than Ezra is the Gimp. Yeah, the guy who looks like Latino, I guess he is. I can't tell. He might be Filipino Latino, which is a thing. He might be Filipino. He might
He's
be
from Vietnam or somewhere.
okay. He would still be Asian, if he was from the Philippines as well. But okay, yeah, Vietnam sounds about right. Uh, you know what? He just turned out to be the Sith Lord. It was who we thought it was. That was how they fooled us by having it be the obvious choice. There were no red herrings. Hey, Tip. Hello in the theater. And thank you to everyone watching on 2 devices. We deeply appreciate your loyalty and you helping us get out a more of a larger footprint. Show Disney how people feel about this. Speak your minds. Vote with us. Might be time for a vote. I didn't know it was you because it made too much sense that it would be you. Like, we really will fool people this time. We'll have it be the person that they expect. All right, guys, the poll is live on my channel. Worst character so far: Darth Zipperhead, May / Osha, Saul, or the Witchbeans.
But we still don't know how they really died. They just were dead.
Or who the Acolyte is.
They'll never
no
gloss over that because it
I
don't
want to
matter.
thank everyone hanging with me after the shocker of a reveal. I like how he's holding the lightsaber to her head like a Glock. In no way like a Jedi.
Yeah.
By the way, I found something out that needs to be corrected. Squid Game did not learn English. Squid Game is pronouncing this phonetically, and he has someone telling him what it means. Oh, May Osha are really running away with the poll. A lot of people just do not like May / Osha. Saul is at 0%. I expected it. I really thought the Witchbeans would win this poll, though. It looks like May Osha is going. But I guess, since there are no Witchbeans, people are just happy they're gone. But
I can't hear anything he's saying. The Jedi make
what? The Yanks are awful tonight. I believe it. Mets winning. Oh!
What the hell?
A bloodless kill. They didn't want to do anything with the lightsabers, my opinion. What do you think? And by the way, his stupid idea is Disney's idea of the Force, right? He was generated to be evil because there was too much good going on. And that is a stun thing.
That weapon is stupid and lame.
It looks like it is so stupid. And now we're just going to fight, even though we have lightsabers with Kung Fu.
Squid Game should be able to kick this guy's ass.
The thing is, why don't they want them to fight with their lightsabers like they're supposed to? We've killed one bug with a lightsaber in this fucking whole show.
Well, supposedly he killed the Wookiee with a lightsaber.
Off screen.
Yeah. What the hell are you stopping him?
Bitch. Little retard, I can't stand you.
This is so stupid. They are so stupid.
Why would you still be talking to them?
What the show's got me doing? It got me using pronouns. I hate you. I hate you, show.
Well, they are so stupid. I mean, they, as in all of them collectively, they are so stupid. We are having a massive display of lack of intellect here. I feel like Ripley in Aliens. Did IQs drop sharply while I was off world? How are we now in this other situation with reduced jeopardy? What happens between the seeds don't connect? Oh, he's still there. How do you like that? This is so poorly edited. I have no sense of where we are.
I know.
No sense of time or place.
The dialogue is bad.
The dialogue is like, it's not even edge talk. It's like, we have to write some dialogue.
Oh, really?
I don't understand what or how. There was no setup for this. We don't know what's going on. He's being swarmed by giant moths. No big fucking deal, to be honest.
What?
He can fly. We've seen him fly.
It's so stupid.
This is some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Rules and own narrative.
Guys, take our poll. I'd love to get some more votes.
Oh my god, this show is stupid. It's so stupid.
What the? Oh God! Again, he couldn't deflect that with his hand. It wasn't even a blaster bolt. It was a stun bolt. Our evil Sith Lord stuns people. Our Jedi's ditch their
That
lightsabers
weapon,
before they
that
fight.
weapon's so lame. It's like a bubble gum. It's like
The oxygen level of the atmosphere would have to be so high for an insect to reach that size. It would be downright dangerous to even ignite a lightsaber. Killing giant bugs and not using lightsabers on each other is just the weirdest shit ever. I mean, Bill, are we afraid to shoot at each other and use lightsabers in this show? Are we trying to tell people guns and weapons are
well,
bad?
they may if you and I were to make this show,
I would
it would
shoot that
be a
person with
different
my gun.
story.
I would go up and shoot that person with my gun. I wouldn't be stunning people.
Too bad Disney couldn't do that. Oh my god. Hey, Mark. Good to see you. I can't read anything on my skull. Tiny little screen.
Guys, I just don't know what to tell you. Why they wouldn't leave bad enough alone or whatever the term might be. This is really just awful shit.
Oh, we're back to the show.
Their
Hey,
planet
Eldridge.
looks like the Genesis planet from Star Trek 3. Hello, Eldritch.
Are you laughing or crying? A little bit of both, Eldridge.
We
This
laughed,
show's
so we
so
cried,
bad.
and we laughed some more.
How bad this crappy thing called the Crocolite. I've heard it be called the Acolyte, the acetone light.
The Crackolite. Yeah, we saw where you came from for like 25 minutes. It was weird as fuck, and no one there talked about what went on there. They just did weird shit and said no one could leave.
Oh my god. It's just so stupid. You wanted to kill her, and now you want to be her friend again and sister. Fuck
It's been
you.
17 years, but I think the one that started the fire is now the good one. Like we flipped our allegiances. Weird.
Just watch you dissolves into nothing.
All these lines are so stupid.
Stupid.
None of this makes any fucking sense.
The fact that they arrest, I mean, come on, that's just stupid.
I'm convinced they read somewhere that twins are big in Star Wars, so they just did it.
Oh, they got to do that again. That move again. That's so stupid. that uh Dragon Ball Z move. Hold on. It's like this is so stupid. She cut her hair off with it. That's just stupid. Now lightsabers are used for cutting hair. Oh my god. I don't know what you're I don't know what you speak of. I would rather not watch anything that's so god awful.
Oh, this fucking idiot creature is back.
Guess.
Now is idiot Trinity back too? Or somehow discount Ezra Miller has returned. What the fuck kind of delivery was that? Look, it's the Musketeer. Morality relies on certain things that are good and others being bad. They prefer to make morality subjective at best. Yeah, at best. Which one's dead? The good one or the bad one?
Uh, I don't know. How bad it
I
is.
have questions.
Oh my god, this show's so horrible. Oh god, this is bad. It's so bad. I mean, it's already dropped to 13%. I think it may drop a little lower. We might get into the single
This week's
digit
sequence of
numbers.
events were really disjointed. We're up to the part of the show that they didn't let anyone see. This is the stuff that they didn't let anyone see. I guess there was no desire to finish this well.
Uh,
Or they ran out of money, or or when they got called out for what they had done, they had already spent so much there was nothing that could be done. But this last episode, it was cheap, it was slow. It felt like it was 90 minutes. It was 27. It
20,
sucked.
29 minutes and 50. Oh my god. What did they? I mean, that they spent $2.3 million on that single episode for 27 minutes of garbage.
Can you do that on the calculator? What is that per? So that's like, what is that per minute?
I don't know. My brain can't even wrap around that.
I think it's like $400,000 a minute. And it has dropped. It's 13% now.
Yeah, I know.
It flies now.
I know.
There you go. You can present it if you want. It flies now. What's with the critics?
Those are paid chills.
I don't get anything about this episode. Yeah, it didn't make sense. There was a part there where things seemed to have stopped, and we had like been flung to another part of this story where the gimp was just gone, but he was merely off screen. So it was like, was it me? He chose to do nothing for 3 or 4 minutes, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he just chose not to do anything for a while. Guys, this show is really terrible. This was loosely based on George Lucas's Star Wars. Barely related to George Lucas's Star Wars would be another way of putting it. This was bad, guys. It's not about good and evil. It's about the power of who is allowed to wield it. In other words, about who gets to be the one doing a thing that determines if it's good or bad. That would seem to be correct. He's bad because he's evil. They are like 151% good, 151% bad. So neither one of them really that committed to anything. The only thing these people seem to want to do is stick around and act like idiots. We don't do feelings in hallways. We do emotions in corridors. That's the only difference. This is about the same as a New Trek show, except that with the Star Wars aesthetic. The aesthetic's better than we've seen in a couple of the past shows. That's about as much as I could say. But not their outfits. This has been some of the worst costuming I've ever seen. We waited so long to give our two protagonists different costumes that now I don't know which one did which thing up to now.
Yeah.
I don't know which one did the sort of good thing and which one did the sort of bad thing. All I know is that if we look at another show that you and I watch, a show that you may have heard of called Pod D, House of the Dragon, 91% on critics, 86% on the audience.
I think it should have a higher audience score. It's better. It's so much better.
Well, the audience tends to be a little more discriminating than the critics, and a little more honest. And sometimes people will just hold back a whole star for like lack of good music. So I don't know. You know, we would have to read the reviews and see how many people found them helpful. But certainly everything above 85 and everything below 20.
You know, we should say that the House of Dragon has an episode that's at least 55 minutes in length and has better set design, better dialogue, better everything.
Last one was an hour and 20 minutes. It went by in like what felt like 40 minutes. It was a really, really, really good episode. The show was slower. They slowed down the spigot of events. The fire hose of events slowed down. You know what? I didn't feel had I lost out at all by having the show be a little bit less frenetic. If they had kept up that pace, I would have lost my mind. So we found out more about their world.
Put a ticket in. Yeah.
Hey, that's right, Mr. House Party 6. They they basically they twice the chick, twice the hey. I don't know what else to say. Another yeah, I agree. JT Kirk is as bad as a Star Trek Discovery. And hail to the other fleet over there at the Clobbering Times channel and our friend JT Kirk, officer in that fleet. We salute you. We're still flying with just the running lights on, and salute to your commander. But I guess that's it. Another exciting and intrepid episode of the Acolyte. Most annoying character so far. I'll read the candidates. You have one more chance to vote, and then we'll end the poll. So 8 votes. Worst character: Darth Zipperhead, 25%. May Osha, 50%. Saul, 12%. Seems like people want to give this guy a break. The Witch Beans, 12%. I think the worst characters were the Witch Beans myself, but we got 9 votes. Did that change anything? I think we had 9 before. Do we have 9 before? The Saul and the Witch Beans are down to 11%. May and Osha up to 56%, and Darth Zipperhead down to 22%. So 3, 2, 1, and that's it. And thank you everybody for joining us. We have a great amount of people here. Ask us your questions. We will do our best to answer it. Admiral Teague proven wrong today. I liked Paul Chatto's idea that we would see. And if you want to highlight the poll, go ahead. For some reason, we got a late amount of results in, and Biden got 100% of most annoying character. He wins every poll on both of our channels. We don't know why. But after we adjusted that, a worst character so far for May Osha, 55%. So really running away with it. Darth Zipperhead was still a very annoying character at 22%. 11% the Witch Beans, and 11% Saul. People starting to lose patience with Saul. I would think the Witch Beans would have been more annoying, but I guess they were only around for one episode. The power of Maddie. I mean, if they could come back and do that in every episode, they would just win outright. It's a terrible show. I'm sorry for all of you. At no point during the Acolyte did what we saw come anywhere near a coherent thought. Everyone who watched this show is now dumber for having seen it. I award this show no points, and may God have mercy on Leslie Headland's writing career. Don't tweet her. Don't bother getting in touch with her.
Wait a minute. Anyway. She was mentored by Filoni. Filoni is just to blame as Headland is.
You know what, dearly beloved? We are gathered here to talk about this thing called Star Wars. We're gathered here to talk about this thing called the Force. It's an energy field that has no gender, and that was a mighty, mighty cool thing for a long time.
Don't tread on me.
Don't thread on you.
Yeah, don't thread on me.
We need a banner for that one, like scrolling. Don't thread on me.
Right.
On do not thread on us. The Force is an energy field that Huey Lewis needs to teach them the power of love.
And
put Filoni in it and make it.
There's 3 more agonizing episodes of this show. And they feel the zipper head in this episode. So what does that tell you? It's like, God damn.
Where do we go from here? Do we find out that Trinity's alive and behind all this? Could she be behind all this? Could she be somehow involved in contributing to this problem this ongoing problem we're having with this weird guy who just has these issues with the Jedi? I don't know why he's even here. We say we haven't seen a Sith in a millennium, yet here we have one acting very Sith-like, being Sith-ish. Don't know what to tell you. This guy's they don't like to use the term Sith, so I guess what do we call him? A dark side user with a lightsaber?
Yes, so.
I don't know what else to call him. Whose Acolyte is who? So I guess Twin 2 is the acolyte of Smilo Ren there, the gimp. I don't know. It's the power of love. It's a curious thing. Makes one man cry, makes another man sing. I wish I could go back in time and forget that I watched this episode of the Acolyte. It was terrible. It got us nowhere. I feel that I've learned less than I did last week. And in under 50 minutes, we've covered an introduction to the show, all of the show itself, and what I would say is a rather fulsome recap of the events. Nothing really happened except we found out who Smilo Ren was. That's going to have to do for another week. That's storytelling now. It's kind of like living in the poop dimension, where all the dog poop goes when people like put it into just like
I
all
just
appears on
I
the
don't
dog
see
shit
where
one.
the hell they're spending the money on this show. What
It doesn't look as jarringly
the actors
good.
are from like a
None of these
discount
actors are well known.
None of them. So,
Squid Game guy is well known.
Squid Game and Moss is
Trinity.
the biggest.
We've seen 8 minutes of Trinity across 5 episodes now. Every episode a little stupider than the one before. We are really losing the thread, pun intended, as far as like what the fuck is going on in this idiotic story. It's so dumb.
It is so dumb. Well, I have nothing more to say for this shit show other than I guess if you want to turn in next week for more cringe and how
we'll be back here with more Acolyte. We may be smoking. We'll be smoking some Crack-A-Lite if this show doesn't stop destroying our brains. This was I had a decent theory that it would be Trinity because that would be the stupidest thing they could do. And also, like, there were other people saying it, so not alone in that one. But once someone brought that up, and I think it was Chato saying the stupidest thing they could possibly do is have it be Trinity. I'm like, it's so stupid that I can see it. Let's see. So dumb, says Mr. House Party. I don't see how they're going to tie anything up in 3 episodes. They haven't started anything. So I got to agree. I'm waiting for the plot to kick in. There are 2 sisters who don't like each other. We've known this since the first minutes of this show. The first minutes of this show. We've never really found out anything worthwhile. The show itself, very little sense to be made from it. This week's episode, I mean, we thought that last week was event-free. Was this worse? Was there less going on this week?
I don't know what was going on.
We had a reveal. I guess we had a reveal. I guess in the
well, there was definitely less walking in this episode. You had an action sequence. It was.
We had an action sequence. Might have been the highlight.
Damn it! Now this show got me looking at the positives. I hate this show. Damn it!
There was an action sequence, but that action sequence was like we had like 5 Jedi jump in there, and they were shit. Only Yort got a couple of things in there. Then Yort got hurt very badly and looked like he's going to die. But then, like a few minutes later, after he had a pep talk, he was fine. Running on his sliced open leg. Running on his sliced open leg. I don't get it. He looked pretty injured to me, buddy. Well, guys, thanks for coming by for another exciting episode of Leslie Headland's The Acolyte, the new vision for Star Wars. We hope that you've enjoyed yourselves. Any questions before we go? Anybody want to say anything here? Anyone have anything to say? Unless you can... JT Kirk is making a good point here. It's a completely unearned reveal. No one cares if you unmask Sharptooth the Short. People barely care about Soilo Ren. Real Star Wars waited to the end of the last movie. Tim says it stinks. Needs more
Justin?
space lesbians, says Mr. House Party 6. I mean, it's what is there to really be said? Mr. House Party 6 says my mom's made me use the thread, and my life was a mess on fire. Then I joined the Jedi and turned my life around. Thank you, Jedi. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just say my parting words: always be excellent to each other. Party on, and we'll see you on the next one.
We'll be back in a week. We love you all, and we're sorry.
All right.
Sorry about this. We didn't write it down.
Boycott Disney.
Boycott Disney. Bye.
Later. We're out of here.